Hello everyone, thanks so much for coming by today. I really do appreciate it. I always say that, but I always do appreciate when you come by and watch my videos. So welcome and thank you. So today I wanted to talk to you about making a decision and changing your life. Now I know that it's hard to do that when things are rolling along, you're putting on weight year by year, or you could be addicted to something like eating, alcohol, food, what else is there? Tobacco, any sort of thing like that you know that you have to change. I'm here today to talk to you about making change. Now I know it's hard because for me, over the last, I would say, 8 years, I have really not lived very healthfully in my life. I've not looked after myself. And this has happened because of many, many reasons in my life. Of, being alone in the business, of, living out in the country, not having access to things. And, there are many other reasons why I have not looked after myself. But I came to a point where, last November, where I just decided I was not going to keep going on the way that I'm going on. I'm not going to keep living the way that I'm living because really it became unmanageable. Everything that I was doing became unmanageable for me. And I think when you get to that point and realise that it is unmanageable, that is the perfect time where you need to make a decision. Now I know that we get to that point many, many times and we think this is not working, I have to make changes, and then we never do and we just keep going because it's so hard to make changes. But I want to tell you that I have personally made some very big lifestyle changes in the since November. And I decided that I was going to change the way that I was living and that my life was going to get better and healthier. I think looking back now, the key thing is making that decision and saying, I want something better. So what I did that. So I cut down drinking to just a very low amount of alcohol a day. I stick to that religiously now. I do not go over that because if I go over that, I do not want to go back to living that way again. I'm happy just to enjoy a glass of wine with my meal of a night. So that's what I've done for the last, since November, December, January, February, March, April, May, 6 months, okay? So that's the first thing. The second thing then, in March, in the end of February, I got very sick with a cold and I was coughing very badly for about 3 weeks. And it really bothered me because I smoked for some 45 years. I smoked cigarettes and I vaped as well. And I was very worried about this cough because it was getting worse and worse and worse. So basically what I did was the last night that it got really worse, I coughed all night, my lungs were on fire. I really thought there was something wrong with my lungs. So what I thought I'd do before I go to the doctor, I thought I'd just get onto the treadmill, which had been there for years on end that I never used. I'd get on the treadmill and test my breathing. So when I did that, I found that, I really gave myself a stress test. And when I did it, I found that I could breathe. And there was no labouring with the breathing, I was okay. But a magical thing happened. I kept getting onto the treadmill. And every day, I just got on that treadmill. And every day, I just kept doing it. So for the last 3 months now, I've been on the treadmill. I do 25 minutes. I do 90 seconds intermediate speed, so one speed high, one speed low. And I do that for 25 minutes. And I've done that for the last 3 months. I've also decided that I'm going to start lifting weights. So I decided that back then as well. So of course we had a home gym that had been sitting there for 15 years, never used, never assembled. When we moved here, we disassembled it. Now I said to John, open it up, we're going to start using it. So I've started lifting weights 2 to 3 times a week. The other thing I decided I'd do was portion my meals. So instead of eating gobs of food, I only eat a certain amount of food. I've portioned it to a smaller amount of food. I don't eat anything different than what I did before because I'm a very good eater, right? I always cook very good meals for John, all the rest of it. So my eating has not changed. All I've done is made it smaller. So the upshot of all of this, guys, is that since November, I have lost 5.4 kilos. What's that in pounds? That's about 14 or 15 pounds roughly. So I'm very excited about that. And I haven't lost weight. I haven't been 69 kilos since, let me think. I've got an itchy on my nose here today. I haven't been 69 kilos for about 4 years. What's 4 years ago? 4 years ago was, COVID. No, 6 years, since about 2007 years, since about 2018, 19. That's when I started putting on weight and just exponentially put on weight because I just really wasn't looking after myself. Now I'm back down to that, and now I'm looking at 68 kilos. So what I'm doing now is that I'm just doing it 1 kilo at a time. So I don't have to think about, oh my God, I have to get down to whatever. I'm just going 1 kilo at a time, and that's all I've got in my mind. And that's what I've been doing. And I just have to tell you, I'm so excited. I'm just so damn excited about it, right? Here I am going on to 64 in July, and I've, changed the way that I've eaten, changed the way that I've living, everything. And it's working out so well for me. The other thing I wanted to tell you why also it's working out is because I found a new product, a new protein drink. But I won't be telling you about that now, but I've got a new protein drink that I will be selling. I'm becoming a stockist of it. That is amazing. Look what it's done to my nails. I don't know if you can see that, but my nails have never, ever, ever been that good, ever, right? It is so good. The other thing, it's cleaned all my skin up, all the bumps and things on my skin. I had all these bumps on the back of my arms because I'm gluten intolerant. The other day I was laying in bed, I just, for some reason touched my arm. They've all gone. Okay, my skin is looking dewy, feeling good, soft, nourished, and I'm so happy with it. I've also found another product because when I was losing weight, like now I've lost 5 kilos, that's happened on my face. I haven't lost 5 kilos off my face, but I have lost weight. The skin has started to gel and sink. So I had to go find a new product. So I decided that I would look for retinol. And what happened on my retinol journey, because I've never used retinol ever. So what's happened on my retinol journey, of course I went to the chemist and I wanted to look for a retinol product. And I have to say, those products are overpriced, 15 mil for $50 odd, and they're disgusting. They're absolutely disgusting. And I thought, oh my God, if this is the only thing I can do with retinol, it's never going to work for me. So I went on a bit of a hunt, and there's better stuff. So I found another product that I can put together. There's no chemicals, no nothing in it. So you'll see that come on again very soon, and I'll be talking about that product very soon. Now, the reason why I'm saying it today is because you can see the changes in my face. Because I've been using the retinol, I've been taking the protein and amino acid drink. It has changed my body. So I'm so excited, and I want this to happen for you too. So this is one of the reasons why I'm talking about it. So what I would really encourage you to do today is to make a decision and look forward to the results. Because if you do that, when you get to the point, it's only 3 months, what's that, 12 weeks? When you get to the point where you realise you've lost weight, you're looking better, you're feeling better, you look back, you say, I am not going back to that. And that's what keeps you going. It's the same with your facial exercises. You make a decision to start exercising on your face, you see the changes, you keep going because you're not going to go back to what you were. The same with your body and exercises, everything. And that is my philosophy now. I am not going to go back to what I was. I'm moving forward. And this is where I would encourage you guys to start as well. Now, what I'd like to do is encourage and open up a discussion in the comments below. Let's talk about what's stopping you, why it's stopping you, and if I can help you and encourage you to move forward with it. I think it's a really good topic to start talking about and to open up, and let's see where it takes us. Because I'd love to help you as well, because I know it will help me listening to your stories. It always does. So go ahead and put something in the comments box below, or the comments, and just let's open up a discussion if you want. All right, guys. Well, the other thing is too, there's so much in this video, it's a bit longer today, isn't it? The other thing is too, is that I am changing the premium gym. It's going to be a brand new updated gym. Now, along with that, of course, the price is going to be rising. So what I would really encourage you to do today or down the track, while the gym is not updated that you join now, because you'll have a whole year at a discount price, and if you join now you will be able to be in the gym for half price for the whole time. Okay, so you'll have half price with the new pricing, but right now you have rock bottom pricing for the gym. So if you would like to join, it's a really good incentive to do it, because as I say, the price is going up and you'll be in with everybody else that's in the gym now that can that I'll offer half price to when the price does go up. So do consider joining the gym, because it will help you in your journey, and all of this stuff sort of comes up anyway with all the talks when we do the webinars and the mentor calls. So it's a really good thing to do for yourself. Alright, so the next thing, remember to subscribe to the channel. When you do, you get all the updates. You also get a lot of help along the way. The other thing is hit the bell, and that alerts YouTube to update the video, send it to you when I actually put a video up. Wow, that was a big long journey today. So anyway, let's have a talk about this, and let's see if we can open up some discussions about making changes and moving forward in our lives. Alright guys, you have a lovely day wherever you are in the world, and I'll see you next time. Bye.